I don't consider the Slammies existing past 1997. That's the last year I really consider the Slammies being a real thing. Because other years they were trying to weave it into Raw, and I hated that. I used to express how much I hated that because it's not what I don't want that. Even if they come out in there in tuxes, it's not the same. Fuck the whole arena setup. You're not selling tickets for this one, WWE. You can afford to take one Raw off, do a big 3-hour banquet special, stick it in the same type of place that the Slammies were in 87 or 96 or 97, or where the Hall of Fame 2004 was, somewhere like that. People sitting down at fucking tables, big ass stage. You give out awards. You can shoot a couple of angles. You can have fun. Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Harley Race can brawl all over the building, go into the women's locker room, and they run out with their titties hanging out and all that stuff. It can be so much fun. Fighting in the catering area, jumping off of staircases onto couches. You can have all sorts of fun at the Slammy Awards. And since it's December and nothing really happens anyway in December, it's been that way for a lot of years in WWE. Take one off. Do something different. I've pitched years ago, I think about 10 years ago now. I remember pitching a December off season, the entire month of December off for the talent, and bringing them in maybe in the middle of the month to do the Slammy Awards. The entire roster, 1 month off. Rest your bodies, spend time with your families. You've earned this. Thank you for the great year. We're going to run highlight specials. We're going to run the Slammies, and we're going to run other shit for the next 4 weeks on Raw while you guys regroup, the wrestling fans regroup, and we creatively regroup. But unfortunately, when you sign TV deals and negotiate TV deals, they are paying for 52 weeks of fresh content. So you can't do that. My whole pitch and idea, even though is fucking brilliant, will never get done. And that's what sucks, because imagine if you were a wrestler working your ass off, the live event loops, and just boom, 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 the travel, the puke-inducing travel, the headaches, the wear and tear on your body, the lack of sleep, the shitty food, trying to squeeze in workouts and still maintaining your body through all of that. If you had that 1 month on the calendar every year that you get to look forward to as your decompression, as your rest period, and it's 4 weeks. 4 weeks. And a lot of times during the holidays, 2 of those weeks are shit because you got Christmas and New Year's. And if Raw falls anywhere near those shows, it's generally, a lower audience. People are doing other things and the whole world is distracted, right? So it's like 2 of these weeks don't even count. You'd really only be missing 2 real weeks of TV doing something like I'm pitching. But we're just not living in an age where that's even possible with how these TV negotiation rights are dealt with now. Like, this can't be done. But I'm just saying, fantasizing, I would give everybody the whole month of December off. Take it off. Rest your bodies. Come back. Now, when you come back, you better be ready to rock and roll. Oh, and by the way, every one of you motherfuckers drug tested on day 1. January 1st, you're all pissing. Because if I'm giving you 30 days off, you're sure as hell not going to sabotage me and do a bunch of drugs and have a bunch of fun. So spend time with your families, rest your bodies, and just relax. Do not do drugs. January 1st, here's your cup.